So at the beginning of the winter, I was making quilt boxes, and most of them I did with wood chips, just basically animal bedding that I bought. And then I have a client who is a weaver or a knitter and stuff like that, and she had a bunch of wool, and she suggested that I try wool because wool is this amazing stuff. And so I did wool in this other quilt box, just one quilt box with wool. And I'll have to say that the wool performed really well. It seemed to wick moisture much better than the wood chips. And it stayed fluffy. It didn't mat down like the wood chips did in a couple of instances. So it's definitely the superior material. Now the issue is how is it superior enough to warrant spending that kind of money to try to get, enough to do all of the hives? And I would say probably not. These wood chips are just really crazy cheap. I can buy a big bale of them for a couple of bucks. And I don't know how much that cost, but my guess is that it was a lot more than a couple of bucks if I had to buy it. Like I said, I think it's definitely the superior material, but I'm not sure that economically it's the best way to go when you're doing a whole bunch of hives, like I'm trying to do. If you had one hive in your backyard and you wanted to have a really good quilt that you could count on, I would say that is worth doing. If you're doing a bunch of hives, I would say economically it doesn't make sense. And that's the report today from Loveland.